10 days in isolation and I'm totally fine. Can you guys see that too? What's up, Throttlers? Aristotle Full Throttle here, and I just learned a new term this week, covidiot. A covidiot is someone who goes out and buys way too much toilet paper. They panic shop. Also, a covidiot, second definition, someone who goes out at all. Stay in. It's not about you, it's about the people around you. Same thing about vaccinations, guys. Get a vaccination for the flu every year, because it's not about whether or not you're going to recover from the flu. It's about whether or not you're going to spread it to many people. So don't spread disease. Wash your hands, and don't touch your face, and stay home. You want this to be over? I want this to be over. So we just cooperate, and it'll be over sooner than later. I'd like that. I know you would too. Right, Joe? Just kidding. Joe doesn't exist. So here are my top 10 most uplifting, happy-go-lucky, feel-good movies. But before I get started, remember to subscribe to this channel, leave a like, share this video, and comment below. If you're a subscriber and you comment below, you have a chance to win a PS4 plus a game of your choice. So go ahead and do that, because you can win once I reach 10,000 subscribers. So let's get started with my top 10 uplifting movies. Whenever I'm feeling down, I throw these movies on, and they always make me feel better. Like Paddington. Who doesn't like Paddington? If you don't like Paddington, you probably don't have a soul. And Marmalade. Who doesn't like marmalade? It's gonna be the currency of the future, if things continue this way, that is. Stay inside. Pitch Perfect. Man, that movie's excellent. I like those movies that are really high stakes for low stakes things. Like a singing competition. It's just one of those movies that doesn't make any sense, where you can watch it anytime, and it's always funny. You like fun, don't you? Me too. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Bueller, Rooney, you're an asshole. We're all having a Ferris Bueller's Day Off right now, so enjoy it. Don't go dancing in the streets. This next one is really two movies, but it's really one movie in my head because they both star Julie Andrews, The Sound of Music, and Mary Poppins. But don't watch the one from 2 years ago. Sorry, Emily Blunt. You're no Julie Andrews, to put it bluntly. But you are a great Emily Blunt. Legally Blonde, Bend and Snap. One of the greatest dance moves ever invented. And Jennifer Coolidge is the funniest human being, so you should watch movies with her in it. Either Legally Blonde 1, Legally Blonde 2. I suggest watching Legally Blonde 2 also. It's directed by Charles Herman Wormfeld, a great director whom I worked with way back in the day on Kissing Jessica Stein. It's a fun one too. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, no joke, is probably the most inspiring movie that I've ever watched. It pretty much dictated how my life would go. I've been time traveling back from the future just to make these videos for you guys. It's just one of those nonsense movies that can only exist in the movie universe. Which reminds me of the movie Air Bud, which is an honorable mention. I'll just give that an honorable mention because I was talking to someone one time and they were like, isn't it so stupid that it's a movie about a dog that plays basketball? He's like, that's ridiculous. It's completely unrealistic. And I'm like, yes, that's the whole point of movies, because you can make a movie about a dog who plays basketball. And you can't tell me I can't. Bogus Journey is also awesome. Station. Excellent, Bogus, both awesome. And the third one comes out this summer. I am seriously looking forward to what these knuckleheads are up to. Please be excellent to each other out there. It's a Wonderful Life, starring George Bailey, because I always know him as George Bailey. Remember when George Bailey was in Vertigo and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington? No? Watch them, they're good. Mamma mia! Who'd have thought that ABBA had this master plan to create a musical starring Meryl Streep? Definitely not ABBA, with Pierce Brosnan and Colin Firth and Stellan Skarsgård. It'll make your frown turn upside down. School of Rock is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's a perfectly fun, lighthearted, and uplifting movie. Something we could use right about now. One of the greatest movies ever made and one of the most fun-loving movies ever made, The Princess Bride. Anybody want a peanut? That's like one of those anytime occasion movies. It feels like you could watch it at any holiday, any day of the week. Cheers me up. I bet it'll cheer you up too. Here's some great honorable mentions. The Lego Movie, Big, Forrest Gump, even though my mom hates that movie. Back to the Future, that'll make you feel good. Babe, Airplane, Airplane 2, the sequel, anything by the Zucker Brothers really. Adventures in Babysitting, well that's old. And my number one in this category has to be The Rockies. All of the Rocky movies, except for Rocky V, it's not that good, but all of the other Rocky movies, including the 2 Creed movies, will get you pumped. They'll get you excited. I promise you that. I mean, it's pretty remarkable that in Rocky IV, all he does is saw wood and chop wood and carry wood, but never actually trains in boxing to fight the Russian. remarkable and inspiring. And spoiler alert, he beats him with his heart. He gives him a heart beating. I'm just saying, these movies got heart. But watch all the Rockies and the Creed movies, because it's all the same Rockyverse. If I could make the most perfect movie ever, it'd be School of Rockies. That would be the most inspiring movie ever. Well, those are my top 10 inspiring, uplifting movies. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are your favorite uplifting movies of all time? And thank you for commenting on my last video. It's what inspired me to make this video. And since we're all holed up at home, it really helps me out if you guys can pledge to my Patreon. We might be going through a hard time, but we're all going through it together. If we can't stop the spread of COVID-19 outright, it's really important that we slow it down so we don't overload the healthcare system with people who are sick. We can get through this, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Just stay in your tunnel, please. Don't leave. And remember, guys, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up and keep moving forward. I'm Aristotle Full Throttle, your bro in the know with the fro. And I'll see you later.
Station.
Hey yo, let me show you how to play a chord on the guitar.